All right, today I'm gonna just get a little basic with you. We're gonna start off with pretty much boosting your credit. Everybody has different credit scores, so it's different. Yeah, I could tell you, get a secure card, boost your credit score up. No, it's not gonna boost your credit score up. A secure card maybe add 30 points to your credit score, whether you put 300 or 500. It's gonna add 30 points or something. It's not that much. You're talking about when somebody says, "Oh, I need to boost my score. I want to get to 800." It's not possible to get to 800 by making your payments on time and maybe getting a car here, dirt bike there. That's not getting you to 800. The only thing that gets you to 800 is the history of your credit. And what I mean by credit and the history, credit history is what hires your credit score, meaning your credit cards. See, what they tell us is cut up your credit cards, don't use them. That's to keep you behind. Don't stay behind. That's what my company's called, Don't Stay Behind. Don't listen to the naysayer. Cut up your credit card so you don't use it. No, don't cut up your credit card. Let some history get on there. Then charge somebody to be an authorized user. Make their credit better. That's how you help society. They don't want you living next door to them, you see? So they tell you cut up your credit cards so you can't have no credit history. You ain't got no credit history, you don't have no money. You won't have anything. You can spend cash on all your stuff all you want to, of course. You can spend cash. But if you spend cash on it, that's more cash you got to keep coming out of. You got credit, you keep the cash. That's just how the way of the world works. Now let's get back to it. Now they tell you, okay, put a secure card, $500 down. No, this is the real deal. When they tell you in little interviews and they tell you, oh, I'm charging $200 a seat for my, so you can come see me speak. No, I'm going to give you the real deal. The real deal is trade lines. People ask you what are trade lines. A trade line is pretty much a line of credit. Pretty much me adding you on to my credit card as an authorized user. If my credit card is 4 years old and it's maybe $12,000, $15,000 credit card that's 4 years old, if you don't have any negative accounts on your credit, it's going to shoot your credit score up 120 points. That's all it is. Now, people ask, how long do trade lines usually last? Well, you don't get them done right. You try to research. Of course, you want to research. You want to get things done. The proper long-term existing for a trade line, if it's done right, if they're doing it right, you should have your trade line for a while, for over 6 months or more. 6 months or more. I've had mine. Who knows? But you talking about, something going on your credit that can help your score. Something they don't teach us in high school, something we've pretty much lacked as a society. I would say culture, but it's not just black people. It's the Mexicans too. Some white folks. Not all white people have good credit. Sorry to tell you, but it's the way of life. It's a stereotype. But at the end of the day, yeah, we weren't taught that. So pretty much how that works is, let's say it's a client right there. Credit score. Look, somebody's credit score just shot up 38 points. That's just from distributions, though. That's what you want your stuff to shoot up from. Let your score shoot up 38 points from distributions, not from. You want to go up 100 and some points. You want to go. You're not going from a 500 to a 822. You're not doing that. Now, granted, if you don't have any negative accounts and you're spending money to get there, then yeah, you'll get there. It just costs. If somebody's telling you they're going to get you there for a little amount of money, I highly doubt it. Show me. I guarantee you. Please show me. Now, as far as becoming an authorized user. Yeah, you're an authorized user. Let's say, when you're young, your grandma adds you on her credit card, your mom and dad adds you on hers or his, and that helps your credit. But it's just piggybacking. People have been piggybacking off each other for years, just not our people. We're not up on that. We don't know about business advances, trade lines, shelf corporations. They don't tell us this. They don't tell us that. Bank credit unions have to give away, $86 million a year. $86 million a year. A credit union has to give away $86 million a year. It's funded by the government. They have to give away the money. So in order for you to get any of that money, you got to have your paperwork right. Proof of finance. Go play with your money around in your account. Take it out, put it back in every 2 days. They only mandate what go out, what go in, not what come out. They'll never ask you, oh, you took this much out, this, and then put this back in. Nah. They only when they ask you, let me see your let me see your bank statements. They looking for your monthly statement at the end of the month. How much does it come out to? You know what I'm saying? You might make $800 every 2 weeks. That's just direct deposit. You could take that same $800, take $700 from that, take it out and put it back in 2 days later. You just made $1,500 in that 1 week. Now, if you keep doing it every 2 days, your account's going to keep looking like it's making a whole lot of money. And then that's how people get to have the credit unions give you more money. The length, the credit. When your credit right, you want to boost your credit. You buy a trade line. You get your score up 100 and something points. Let's say you go from a 630 to a 760, a strong 760 though. They tell you a credit strong score. I've seen a strong 590 get more stuff than a 720 credit score, than somebody with a 720, because of the history. Credit history is everything. They don't tell you that. I don't know. I've been to those meetings. You go pay $500. You go sit in a chair. Who wants a Ferrari? I just want to go to one day and hear them really tell you how to buckle down and get that high credit score. And the only way to get it is to pay the money. That's the only way. They won't tell you that because they don't want you where they're at. They don't want you to spend $50,000. They don't want you to take your money you've hustling for and actually know what to do with it. Like taking $40,000 and going to buy a shelf corporation that can get you a business loan for, $800,000. And it might be a 5-year-old corp. You know what I'm saying? We don't know about those things because they don't, it ain't like we know to ask. We don't know to ask. They didn't tell us. We don't know. You can read about them. You still don't know. It ain't like it's everywhere. It's popping up everywhere. Shelf corporations aren't just hanging around. You got to know brokers and stuff to do. You got to know people, but everybody doesn't deserve it, so they don't teach it. It seems crazy, but everybody doesn't deserve an 800 credit score. You see how people act with 5,000 in their pocket. An 800 credit score is better than $100,000. But yeah, that's it. My name is Joshua Griffin. Don't stay behind. Don't stay behind credit repair, man. Just don't stay behind. I'm gonna be giving the game. I'm down to earth. I'm not here. I can go throw a suit on. I'm just not doing that today. I'm here to talk to you about some real life. I'm here to tell you about the real life credit. The only way out of your situation is to know this business game, this credit game. It's the only way out. You can save up $100,000 right now. But in the midst of saving up $100,000, how much money did you miss out on? Because you didn't know business, you didn't know credit, and you didn't know how the banks work. Wells Fargo ain't offering you no money. I know Chase not. I know for sure Bank of America not. You go down there to one of them credit unions. Play with your money around. You know, get your little credit, you know, stronger than what it should be. You know, make sure you got some primaries on there, a car note. Go buy your boyfriend a dirt bike, or go buy your lady a ring or something. You know, get some primaries on there. Then get some trade lines on there. You know, 3-year, 11,000. You know, 3-year, 20,000. You know, get some good trade lines. 6-year, you know, 20,000. Stuff like that. You get that on there. You go in that bank and walk out with 50,000. Start your corp, start everything. That's how you make more money off it. I'll get a game. I don't got no problem giving the game while I'm learning the game. I'll give it while I'm learning. I don't mind it. Had a lot of questions the other day about you know, it was about you know, a business, how to get, like, business loans and stuff, you know, credit. The people always talk about business credit. Yeah, how do I get business lines or business credit? There's no such thing. Don't let them lie to you. There's no such thing. You're not getting business lines. Like, you're not getting that. You can get a shelf court. You don't know. People don't know what to do with that, so it ain't like you're going to know. You're not around people that know because you don't know what to do with it. You know, it's just like that. That's how it is. It's corporate stuff. So you start off slow. You go with the trade line. Once your regular credit is A1, your business credit will be even better. Your business credit goes off your primary. So that's why when you fill out for a business credit card online, they ask for your social still because they're going off your primary. Now, you getting approved for certain business credit cards and all that stuff, that goes off the age of your corp. Now, even if the age of your corp is only 6 months old, you might have, if you got 11 accounts on your credit, they still might shoot you a $20,000 business credit card. You know what I'm saying? It's just how you play it's a way to play the game. It's a way to play the game. All that FICO talk, all that other talk is BS. I'll tell you the real deal. They're not. People don't like people telling the real deal, but I don't mind telling it. I don't mind telling it, you know. It's all piggybacking. It's all piggybacking. You got to have trade lines. There's no other way to get your score that high. No way. You get a house before you get a car. Most of the time, people get cars first because, you know, you don't have a 2-year work experience on getting a house and all that good shit, good stuff or whatever. And, you know, so you get a car first. Okay, if you get a house first, it's easier to get anything. You know, somebody trusts you with $300,000, yeah, they'll trust you with $80,000 for a car. You know, that's just the name of the game. But let's say if you don't have a house on your credit and you got let's say you got 2 trade lines, you know, your credit score is 760 and it's strong. You know, you got a primary on there. You got to be able to put some stuff on there. You know, you can have a big credit card, but it's only 6 months old. You know, your credit don't mean your credit. That doesn't mean your credit is that strong. You know, and you know, if you got people got to know how to play the game. Use these tax ID numbers to your extent. You know, it's a lot of stuff everybody's missing out on. I'm not saying that everybody's supposed to be a business owner, but yeah, everybody's not supposed to be a slave neither. Take it how you want to take it. I look at a lot of stuff on YouTube, how I make money online, how to level up series, how to build a home, but a lot of people aren't telling you, like, you know, the real deal, like the ins and outs. Okay, how do I actually make the dollar? You know what I'm saying? Oh, you want to make this, you want to make that, but how do you actually make the dollar? Like, I'll tell you how to make the dollar. I can tell you how to make the dollar. I can tell you how to go right in the credit union and get what you want. All that. Well, there's more videos to come. This is just, you know, it's the first of many. I just, you know, I want to see who's on there. Well, you'd be surprised, man. These credit people ain't no joke. But yeah, I'll be putting more up soon.